So Mohammed Kudus has scored. Inaki Williams has also scored a brace for Athletic Bilbao. I'm sure by now you know or you've heard that Mohammed Kudus has scored a brilliant goal for West Ham United, although he got a red card, and then Inaki Williams has also gone ahead to score. You're welcome to Del Soccer. Today we're going to talk about the Black Stars players and their performance. You know something? So Kudus scored for his club side, and Inaki Williams has also gone ahead to score a brace in within 5 minutes, and it's worrying. And it's worrying not because they are scoring goals for their club side, but because we are just moving from an international break where these players struggled to even score a goal for Ghana. And the disturbing part was a female friend actually messaged me to complain. And that's the highest of it, because she's not even someone that I expect her to follow the Black Stars like passionately like that. I don't even know her as a football lover. But she was very angry. Like, I posted that Kudus has scored on my status, and she was so angry. She was like, so how can't they score for us? And that's the same question we've all been asking ourselves. How can't these players score for us? And so Kudus scored for West Ham United, in as much as West Ham United ended up losing the game by 4-1. Kudus in that game got a red card, which is quite a disturbing news. And I think this season, Kudus, I don't want to say he's struggling because we are just in the early stages of the season, but there's something that I've realized about Kudus this season, that he lashes out easily, and he lost his cool in moments that you don't expect him to lose his cool. He's not known to be that kind of guy. Like, although he's coming from an environment where he's a Nima boy, like Neniading and Heding Kakrao, but in most cases you are expecting him to keep calm. He's not somebody who really likes to talk in the game. But this season, I think he struggled to get his first goal. He scored, and then after the international break, he just scored. Ghana went into the international break. We are failing to qualify for the AFCON. Basically, we are not going for the AFCON. So I think a lot of pressure on him as a young player. He also needs enough playing time. His coach Lupitego goes out to complain about him. So I think at this point he needs a psychologist. West Ham United needs to work on him. Like, West Ham United needs to work on Mohammed Kudus. Talk to him. Let him calm down a bit. Like, this is not the end of life. It's just football you are playing. And you're a very good footballer. If you are calm, you can get things going in your way. So I think Kudus needs to check that. It's very important. But Inaki Williams also went ahead to score a brace for himself. The first goal, the control was excellent, man. What a control. Like, control the ball in the box, turned, one touch, scored. The second goal, he was arriving out of the box, and then he scored. And if you look at Inaki Williams, the goal he scored and the one he missed, pretty much a bit similar, especially the second goal. But the first goal, there's something that I also realized about all the goals that he has scored. Almost all the goals he scored, he was pretty much a bit isolated. When I say isolated, he was alone. He doesn't do a lot of dribbling. But in most cases in the national team, when he receives the ball with his back facing the opponent's goal. And also, he always has to dribble, take on 2-3 players before he would create a chance for himself. He's not that kind of guy. He's not a dribbler. So for me, we'll get a lot of Ghanaian players go to their club side and score. That means that we have quality players. Getting them to play well for the national team is purely coaching. It's not juju. I don't want us to encourage that juju conversation. It's not juju. It's about coaching and getting these players to play in a comfortable way. It's not really about making sure that all the players start. We have Kudus, Semenyo, Inaki Williams, Fatai Jordan Ayew. All these players cannot start in a game. I think Otuado needs to. All these players cannot start in a game. It is not compulsory to play all the players. Once you are playing these players in their comfortable situation, so that they can score. Inaki Williams plays well when he's striking from the right side. Semenyo also plays well when he's striking from the right side. You know, be by force say you play Semenyo in the game and play him on his left side. It's not compulsory. Like, you know what I mean? This inverted wingers thing, our players are not like that. Like, our players are not inverted wingers kind of players that you would expect them to be taking on players and dribbling in direct, go and score the goal. So I think Otuado needs to work on that. Get these players to perform well and get them to score. When Otuado came, I did a video on this platform where I talked about one of the few things Otuado needs to work on. And one of the key things I mentioned was he getting these players to at least replicate what they give at their club side. It is very, very important, because once we're able to get these players to play like how they play for their club side, we are great. And it's very frustrating for Ghanaians when you watch these players struggle in the Black Stars jersey, go for their club side, and they see the next Ghana game will be in December. The kind of goals these boys will score before they will come and play for us in December. I think it's November, yeah. The next Ghana game is in November. The kind of goals these people will score in their club side before they will come and play for us in November, you'll be surprised. And if you are the head coach and you are not getting them to play in that level, Otuado, play a system that will bring the best out of these boys. You know, be by force, you have to play every player. No. Even Real Madrid, they are finding a way to manage their team. Look for a way to manage these Black Stars boys. And also, give these players positioning and ball passes that will give the best, or that will bring the best out of them. Look at the pass Inaki Williams received. Isolated. They found him. He scored. Black Stars will not go pass. So these things are very, very important. The goal that Kudus scored, he scored with his weaker foot. Weaker foot, though. Meanwhile, he had like close, empty, basically empty net. He failed to score. Inaki Williams also had shot across. He missed it. Mapadi, whatever it is, we need to work on. And also, I think there's a bit of pressure too as well. Pressure of these boys trying to, like, they're always in a hurry to score, and it also affects their output. I think those things are there. But Kudus has scored, and Inaki Williams has also scored. Kudus got a red card. In my opinion, I think they need to work on his psyche. He's losing his head too much in games. He needs to calm down. Psychologist needs to work on him. And Inaki Williams has also scored. Basically, if I'm Otuado, I'll watch these games and I won't understand. Like, I'll like, what? Possibly Otuado needs to speak to the players and find out their best positions and play them there. Don't change a lot of things and allow them to play. My name is Delali Frank. On to meet again. Bye-bye for now.